Hi, welcome to the community session on Introduction to RPA. Myself, Rajnish Balakrishnan. I am an UiPath MVP, Certified Advanced RPA Developer and founder of To Automate Anything. This orientation session is for anyone who is interested in RPA or currently working in RPA. This will help you refresh your knowledge to align with essential RPA concepts. Let's get started. Today we are going to discuss RPA in the context of digital transformation from an enterprise perspective. How to define RPA and its characteristics and benefits. How we can identify the automation candidate from a list of business processes. RPA in action using a sample business use case. And finally, a list of all our learnings. I hope you all are ready. Let's jump in. Before I start talking anything about RPA, let me give you a quick overview on digital transformation, which is a big thing in today's world. In simple terms, replacing older technology with newer digital technology is called digital transformation. In other words, digital transformation, it is an adoption of digital technology to transform the services or businesses through replacing the non-digital or manual processes with digital process. Automation plays a significant role in digital transformation. However, there are many types of automation. Robotic process automation, RPA, plays a key role in driving this digital transformation. Now let's see what is RPA. Robotic process automation, RPA, this can be defined as automation of work using digital robots. Please note, these robots are not real robots or that you see in sci-fi movies. These are only for illustration purposes. To expand it further, RPA is a technology that allows the computer software to mimic actions typically performed by human users with digital systems to perform the business processes. Although robots perform multiple actions, the key actions that are performed by these robots are they are able to capture data from an applications or from any input data, etc. Or it is able to run applications based on the user interactions. It is able to capture and run data on applications. It is able to trigger responses, which means like it is able to act based upon the given inputs, or it is able to communicate with different or multiple systems, and also it is able to communicate with human users just for inputs. Although these robots have multiple characteristics, some distinctive characteristics are such as they are able to emulate human actions, and these robots can operate in multiple environments or applications that has user interface. They can perform processes using structured data format, and these robots, the specific use about these robots are they are able to the robots are able to work continuously and has high degree of accuracy. Now let us move on to the targeted processes. In any business environment settings, just to identify the key automation candidates, RPA depends on certain rules. Let us see this one by one. The first of all, highly manual. The processes that are highly manual are the best candidates for automation. And second, it's mostly repetitive and time consuming process. Some processes are repetitive in nature and also is highly complex, and it is mostly time consuming. Next is the rule based. So by rule based, I mean the business processes follow a standard structure, that is the step-by-step instruction to execute any business process. These processes does not change frequently and follow the similar structure on daily basis. Next is the low exception rate, which means the system is stable enough to perform the automation and there is not many exceptions are raised during this business process execution. And finally, the standard electronically readable input, in which the robots are easily able to read these inputs from any files or from multiple applications. The inputs are in a standard readable input. Now let us see a sample business use case where a retail organization sends contract to its hundreds of customers, which is manual, repeated, and time consuming. And this seems to be a perfect automation candidate. And let us look more details into this business processes and the types of data used. So I'm just moving to the UiPath Studio X and corresponding folders to deep dive into this. Let me explain a little bit further. So I'm just opening a contract of sale template. So this is the template used by the business user just to copy and paste this company name, the company address, seller name and seller address. This is going to be very dynamic, and this total amount is going to come from a sale of goods Excel data, and along with the sale item table. And this exchange rates is going to be highly dynamic on daily basis. So the robot will open Google to find the exchange rate for that day, and it's also going to paste this logo for the seller and the buyer along with the date. So I'm just going to do it for only one customer, considering the time, and this robot is able to perform for such operation for multiple customers. So I'm just going to show you the contract for sale of goods mock data. So where I have data for only one customer, where the date is today, and the company name, company address, seller name, seller address, along with the goods data, which is this table. So I'm expecting the robot to copy the entire table and paste it into that Word template, and this total amount also should be copied to the Word template. And similarly, for any number of contract data, the robot will be able to do, but for this example, as I told, I'm going to do it for only one data. In a high level, there are two steps. One is to create a new copy from template, and second is to create the report. So in the create the report, so it use the template and perform all the operations, that is to copy and paste the data from Excel to the Word template, and also it opens the web application for the currency conversion, just to convert the dollar values, which is from Euro to USD. So it perform all the operations and everything will be ready once this run is completed. So let me perform a quick run on this process and see how it works. I'm going to click on the run project. As you can see, the robot has started executing. It has opened the contract of sale, the contract of sale of goods Excel, and the web application. So it's performing all the operation. So once all these applications are closed, like we can check how the execution takes place. I think it has completed all the operations. Let me check the output tab. So I can see from the audit it has used the Word document just to copy the contract template, and it has used the Excel file to just copy the data from Excel to the Word, and also it has used the web application just to perform a search for Euro to USD, and finally it has closed all the applications. So now let me check the contract of sale. You can see the document is completed now. So I'm just going to verify this the Word document, the contract of sale. So this has been highlighted only for this verification purpose. So these names has been modified, which is the buyer name and the seller name, the seller address, and the table. This table has come from the Excel along with this total value, and the exchange rate has been updated, and finally the date also has been updated, and one more update is the seller logo and the buyer logo also has been updated. So imagine there is hundreds of template like this a business user has to create, so he no need to do all this repeated and manual process for the entire day. Instead the robot can help him do this job, so he can focus on better focus on adding more value to his business, that is contacting the customer and focus on the customer service perspective. Now let us discuss the benefits. Although RPA provides an unlimited number of benefits, let us discuss the top 3 benefits used by RPA in business context. First of all, it is non-invasive. By non-invasive, I mean it does not require any IT architecture change or deep integration with underlying systems. It provides fast, reliable and cost-effective solutions for lightweight integration into processes or IT assets. Second, it is easy to scale. The amount of work involved entirely depends on the process, or as change is expected to happen frequently in the business context. So if an RPA solution is used, the business can either scale up or scale down the RPA solutions based on the requirements. Finally, it's future proof of technology. Robots work with today's technology. If the technology changes in future, the robots are yet extensible, so it is able to adapt to the latest technology and able to automate with the latest available technologies. I hope you all enjoyed this session, and I wish you all the best in your RPA learnings. Let me know if you have any questions or clarifications, and please connect me in LinkedIn and know your comments. I hope to meet you all in another session soon. Until then, thank you very much.